morning. Is it going? Why isn't it going? There we go. 6 feet, bitch.
6 feet, baby.
6 feet.
6. Not 5. 6.
Not 5. 6. 6. I'm too hot, but I love my hat.
Hi,
Hi.
Debrianna.
Hi, Holly. Hi, Lisa.
Well, I mean, thank you for wearing your hat. This was a gift from my dear friend Desiree and Jill. This is their company, 6 Feet Bitch. It's just a great tongue-in-cheek, but also to just spread awareness about wearing masks and keeping yourself social distance away from people. So anyway, they're doing a great job. So check it out on the website. I'm roasting it.
I'm putting it up right now. 6feetbitch.com? Is it .com?
What's our website? We're hot bitches. What's our website? 6feetbitch.com.
Okay, I'm putting it up.
Woo! So today is Hollie's Homegrown Tuesday, and Hollie, oh my God, is here in New Mexico. Snap! And we're in her New Mexico paraphernalia, and lo and behold, making auténtico enchiladas.
Enchiladas.
So we're excited. We have these incredible chilies locally purchased, and I'm going to just be sous chef bitch today. And
all right.
Okay, you tell me what to do. Okay,
I'm gonna get you a hat that says sous chef bitch.
We need to start a t-shirt company for all this. Oh my God.
Yeah, we have one t-shirt we need to call "Fat Carries the Flavor."
Oh yes. That's very true. Definitely. So we are in the lovely state of New Mexico, the land of enchantment. It's beautiful. We actually went today to Ghost Ranch, where Georgia O'Keeffe's famous, some of her famous landscapes are from. And it really is a magical place. Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's just gorgeous. So
yeah,
we were trying to think of what to make, and we, of course, since we are in the land of chilies, New Mexico is known for their chili. It's practically the state food.
Yeah. Well, it is.
Red and green, and locals, if you want red and green on your plate and you say Christmas, then that's what you call it. It's really cute. All chili peppers are native to the Americas. They're all mostly from Mexico and Central America. So when you buy things like Hungarian paprika and things like that, those are all peppers. Paprika means pepper. And those were all brought from the New World to the Old World. So any peppers and things that are now really part of a lot of European and Eastern European cuisine, we're all originally here from this area and Mexico and Central America. So they need to get credit for that. So the New Mexican chili actually is a very specific cultivar. A lot of it is originally a poblano type of chili, which is a long, you see the long green chili. And then when you, chilies like all the bell peppers are a type of pepper as well, usually start green, and as they mature, they get red. But you can eat them in different stages. Greener chilies are a little more tart. Just think of your green bell pepper; it's a little more peppery and tart. But your red bell pepper is more mature; it's actually ripe. So a lot of people think that those are different plants, but they're actually not. So New Mexico specifically has registered its cultivar, which is a specific type of poblano, as a New Mexican chili. You cannot grow these. People do grow them outside of New Mexico, but if you actually put something on your label, they pass a law that says, like champagne, has to be from France. If you grow chilies, it has to be from the state of New Mexico. It's called appellation. That's what it is. This is your chili ABA. I'm going to chime in sometimes. So, So enchilada sauce is a real staple. You can not only just use it in enchiladas, but it actually, you can save it, and which we'll be jarring in our way for it, mason jars. And
Mason jars.
You can put enchilada sauce on all kinds of things. It's not exclusive just to enchiladas. It's essentially a roasted red pepper with a little bit of tomato and onion sauce.
Would you call it a salsa rosa?
You could. Right?
I just call it yummy.
Call it yum, Phil. And everybody has a version of this. You know, these are the types of recipes that get passed down from generations and within families. And some swear that you have to have a little pinch of this and a little pinch of that. We're using a basic recipe that for ingredients we hope that everybody can find locally. And your grandmother had some secret twist to it or some special secret ingredient, let us know. And because it'd be fun.
Yeah, post it. We want to know.
Absolutely. So the very first thing is we start with our beautiful New Mexican chili. And one of the things that a really simple way, because we're going to actually boil these in water to reconstitute them for our sauce.
So those are dried already. Those are dried chilies.
So these have been dehydrated. Okay.
Oh, look, Lisa's the camera girl.
Look at that.
Yo.
Trying to hold one that looks the best. So this is whole. See? So this is was a fresh chili. It's been dehydrated, and that's all that's happened to it. So
okay, so now are those the same chilies they put in ristras?
Yes, they are. They're exactly the same. So
perfect.
So what you do is before you are going to reconstitute this is a step. Some people do this step, some people don't. You take the top off. I like to do this because it's just a quick way to get this done. Rip off the top because remember these are dried, so they're already crunchy. Make sure you get a little bit of the skin. When you're ripping it off with the stem, that goes in the compost bowl. Then you take it and you tap it, and all the seeds are going to come out. Okay.
Oh yay!
And then you're done. So you take another one, rip it off, shake the seeds out. And it's okay if you don't get all of them. Some people are freaked out if the ribs are in there. Don't worry about it. It's really all going to be okay. So we've already done some here. And so these have all had the tops taken off and the seeds shaken out of them. Okay. So those are finished. What we're going to do next is we're going to take the chilies and we're going to take some onion and tomato and garlic. And we're going to put it on the, we're just going to sear it. We want to get, because the way you create flavor, layers of flavor in food, is by doing things like roasting it, or what we're going to do, searing it and getting a little dark, because it's that dark caramelization that gets the deep flavor in sauces. Which so let's come on over.
I'm just a roving camera person today.
I can't believe it.
This is like a professional operation.
Okay.
Here we go.
You're going
to
you might need to redo the credits now, Lisa.
Welcome to the world of cast iron. Here we are.
Okay. All right.
Here he is.
Here, let's see if this is better.
It's important with the cast iron that when you're going to char these, you do not put oil in. That we don't need any oil on this. All we want to do is get a little like nice brown, almost black on these. So
okay.
We're going to put them. I just cut them in half. So we're going to put them down. We're going to put the garlic down. We're going to do the tomato.
I'm going to go even
So is the flame on underneath that pan right now?
Yep. You want this pan to be screaming hot.
It's high heat. It's hot in here.
I know. It's not cool. So we're going to let these just really get nice and roasted on here.
Okay, so those are still dry, correct?
Correct. And this is just going to warm them up a little bit and release the oils. Because remember, chilies are a fruit. And so their skins contain, I feel like I'm going like,
sorry,
contain a lot of flavor.
Hey, I'm the one drinking today.
Lucky you. So we really just get as many as we can connect to the bottom of the pan, right?
Okay.
How much sauce is this going to make, Holly?
This is going to make enough for one, Pyrex size of enchiladas.
Okay, so how many chilies are there?
we're going to do about between 12 and 14, depending on the size.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
And 1 onion cut in half.
1 onion cut in half, 1 tomato cut in half, and 4 cloves of garlic.
Okay. Perfect.
So
Thank you.
So we'll have this all in the recipe for everybody when we're done.
Yeah, I always like to say it only because I don't post the recipes on the YouTube description. I guess maybe I could if people want, but I feel if they can watch the video, they'll hear what we're
okay. So
doing.
Okay, so we've got 1 onion cut in half, 4 cloves of garlic, 1 tomato cut in half, and we have between 12 and 14 chilies.
Okay, great.
Maybe it will be in the Corona Kitchen cookbook.
It could be.
You can feel the
It's so
pepper.
hot. It's hot. But it's not going to be spicy hot, though.
No.
So these are mild. You can get hot as well, but I chose mild. A lot of people, it's fun to do a batch of mild and batch hot. Just make sure you label it in your mason jars or know before you're serving for your guests. All right, so
when you can have guests.
Well, remember guests?
We always say that.
Well, we
have a lot of
so
chilies, Holly. We have so many chilies.
I know. We have a huge army to
We
feed
can
tonight.
make like enchilada sauce for an army.
Nice.
Well, that's the nice thing about
How many did you buy? Did you buy like a peck?
I bought 2 bags. And I actually, and whenever I come to New Mexico, I buy these and take them home. And the other thing is these last forever. You can have these in your pantry for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
They do lose flavor after a while, but they're just fine.
Yeah.
All right,
So here
you
she
go.
is.
So now you start to see we're starting to get some color, like on our onion here.
Oh, nice.
We're going to want it to get a little browner than that. We should have
Onion char. Yes.
char. And we've got our tomatoes looking pretty good. So is our garlic.
Okay.
This is
So you just have to watch those so they don't burn.
You don't want them to burn, especially the garlic. When garlic burns, it gets bitter.
Yeah.
So the garlic looks pretty good. So we're going to take the garlic off first.
And where are you putting it, Holly?
I'm putting it in a nice large pot next to us. And this is where we're going to add, once these have charred, we're going to add the water. Let's get this. Onions take a while.
And where did you get this recipe, Holly? Did somebody give it to you? Did you?
So Lisa had the most wonderful nanny in the world for years named Keita.
Keita Banuelos. If you're watching Keita, don't be mad if I make mistakes.
Well, the first time Keita made this with the big chilies, I was just like, oh my God, all this time we could have been making this from homemade and not buying it out of jars.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a version of Keita's recipe.
Okay, perfect.
She was from Mexico City.
Okay,
Nice.
And it was just wonderful. So this is our tomatoes are next. Chili, see how we're getting some good smoke now? That's good. Okay.
Yeah, don't they? I always notice when chilies are dry and you put them in the hot pan, after a while they puff up a little bit.
And they get nice. See how puffy they are now, and they get kind of soft.
Yeah.
Okay, so our onions are in. Woo!
Oh my God. We have the heat on to roast the chicken for the enchilada. It is hot in here.
Okay, so these are done. Once your pan is hot and they get going, you're ready to go. Okay, so once they're
How
all
beautiful that is.
they're all
Oh my
in
gosh.
here.
Gorgeous.
Where's Bella?
Okay, ready? Watch out. Let me get the water.
Okay. So you're going to use water. Do you ever use chicken stock or just water?
No, I'll just use water. And it's just enough. This has such rich flavor. You really don't need to do the chicken stock. I mean, you can. Again, that's another version. So it's just enough to cover. If you want to show in the pot.
Does Elena make a salsa?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So she, my mother-in-law does. Who made the
Remember
Breakfast.
Elena? Shout out to Elena.
Yeah.
So now we've got this in here, and this is going to boil for 15 minutes. Okay.
15. Like we're boiling.
Yes.
I know,
Now,
really hot.
there are some recipes that you don't do this step, or you and that you just take them straight from the heat and then you just add water and put it in the blender.
Okay.
This does give the chilies a little more time to reconstitute, because otherwise it might be kind of hard in your sauce. And it also lets that char, that good concentrated flavor, release too and make kind of a stock. So that's the point of doing this.
So 15 minutes covered or uncovered?
Uncovered is fine.
Okay.
I'm going to bring it to a boil, and then we'll see how to get stock. So in the meantime,
isn't this great? I can just follow you around. I'm like David.
That's like a camera person. Oh no, she's totally dark. I can't see her.
Okay, here. We'll go back into the light. Come back into the light.
Go to the light, Holly. Go to the light.
So,
there you are.
There we are. Okay, so the other thing that we're going to add, I'm going to move this.
Lisa, are you drunk?
I wish I was.
So one of the things, of course, I have to talk about herbs, right? So one of the main staple ingredients in a lot of Mexican cooking is, of course, Mexican oregano. It's different than Greek and Italian. It actually does have a really different flavor profile. It's nice and pungent. It's got almost a sweet quality to it, a little more herbaceous than Greek. It's delicious.
Hey, how'd you get over there?
So once the peppers are done, we're going to add, we're going to get in our blender here. We're going to add them, and we're going to put, oh, I forgot this secret ingredient. So this is the secret ingredient. This is the secret ingredient. They add a cinnamon stick when it's boiling.
Oh, and are you going to put it in the pot, the water pot?
Put it in the pot. That
okay.
Like bay leaves, cinnamon sticks always get taken out. If we put that in the blender, it would ruin the blender, or it can become splintered, and we don't want anybody.
Okay, well, I heard this story about bay leaves. I always crush them because a friend of mine years ago told me, who was a nurse, said she's gotten people in the ER that the bay leaves, they've swallowed them and it's gotten caught in their throat. So either make sure you take them out or crush them up.
One of the things I do for some of my blends is actually for my herbs de Moraga, which is an herbs de Provence takeoff, is that I actually take the dried bay leaves and I grind them in my grinder into a powder.
Yeah.
Several other cultures use, Mexican cultures, East Indian cultures use ground bay powder, and that's a really nice way to get that same flavor, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's one of the ingredients that's in Old Bay seasoning. Is crushed bay leaves.
Is it really? Well, that would make sense. I know. I went to college in DC, and so I spent quite a bit of time putting Old Bay on blue crabs. And so
oh yeah.
I just wanted to add that Tita Buenuelos, who's inspired this, what she made the best mole I've ever had in my life. And
I love mole.
I got the recipe, and someday, perhaps on Corona Kitchen, I will make it, but it takes 3 days.
It takes days. No, it takes days. Yes.
But it's worth it.
But it's totally worth it. When Obama was inaugurated the first time, I had a huge mole party. It was so fun. I was like, oh, look, everyone's coming together just like mole.
Oh my God, Deborah, think of the party we will have in November for wishes.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about what we should eat.
Okay, so I found this in my spice cabinet. The Chipotle Chimayo red chili, not the regular red ground, but the roasted one. Just Holly smell it. So we're going to put a tiny bit of that in there too, just because.
Because why not?
Why not? Yeah, I mean, this is a good time too to kind of look in your spice cabinet. What else do you have that you may want to add to the flavors? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take those off and start blending them.
Okay. Hi. Hi. Someone said hi. I'm saying hi back. I don't know who it is.
No. So what you do is, do you want to bring it over?
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay. Camera A, flying in.
Oh my God. Look at how professional.
Isn't this great? This is a great episode, I tell you. Okay.
Here, can you get it on that thing?
Yeah, here we go.
So
I like how she tells me what to do, but see, when you're the sous chef, that's the role you play.
That is, and
Look
you
how
have the
beautiful
camera.
that is. Look how gorgeous that is.
So
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God.
take this.
Really pretty.
Yeah. So, and you need some of the water. Do not. This water is like gold. It's so.
Yeah, baby.
Sisters right now. It's really
Okay, so just in case everyone who's watching, those are the charred onions, garlic, tomato, and chili peppers.
no
With
peppers.
some water.
Yes. Okay. So we're
So
gonna
you
do
do
this.
not salt that yet.
No,
Okay.
we're gonna do this in 2 batches. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend this first, and then
Okay.
we're gonna add. Before I blend it, we're gonna add the salt and the herbs, and then when we're
Okay.
done with that, there's one last step. This is the step that people really get very adamant about. You're supposed to fry the sauce, which basically means you're supposed to heat it up. Because all we've done is boil this for just a little bit. But if
Right.
you take and put it into the frying pan, it's really going to cook everything. And
With
again,
oil.
with a little bit of oil, and that's going to give just another layer of flavor. It's good. Okay. So let's take this over here so people can see.
Oh, here, Lisa, someone is asking, shouldn't the camera person be controlling the light too?
Hey, you get what you get.
Hey,
It's Corona Kitchen.
call the union, I tell you.
Someday will be a
Or
union
anything.
production. Someday.
I'm gonna have to join both unions for this production.
All right, here we go. Here she goes. Hollie.
Enchilada sauce is happening.
Oh my God.
Don't kill the camera person.
Oh my God. The air of chili oil in the air. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Get a mask.
Where are you going to put that now? Where do you put it over here?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. You have to
We're gonna
fry it.
So
Okay,
we're not going to
so-
turn this on yet.
So she takes the same cast iron pan.
And did you notice I put the herbs and the salt in?
No.
I did.
What can you tell us how much?
I did it. I would
Oh
love to.
no, did she measure?
I did a pinch
Are you kidding me?
of oregano, a pinch of salt. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're going to do a swirl of all oil.
Grapeseed oil.
And I like grapeseed oil because it's flavorless and it can withstand high heat. Okay.
Okay.
So this
Yep.
gets, I'm not going to turn the heat yet because we're going to do the second batch. Oh, wait, did my
Okay.
onion make it?
Oh.
Oh, we have, our onion didn't make it. Okay, so let's take our onion out.
Yum.
So if you can
Oh
see
my
it, I mean,
God,
this is
that
what-
is
this is enchilada
gorgeous.
sauce, right?
It's
Gorgeous.
just divine.
Okay. So let's-
I love enchilada sauce on eggs, on scrambled
Oh, yeah.
eggs.
And
So we don't
Rainbow
have to
French
do it. We
Rose.
don't even have to do this.
Mm.
Let's just,
We love chili in New Mexico.
we're going to keep going.
Okay,
Okay, so when they say fry this,
turning on the heat.
Fry it. That is hilarious.
I know, isn't that funny? I'm like, okay.
Fry it.
So are you reducing it at all? Or are you just going to heat it up, kind of thing?
Literally, you want it to start bubbling because you want the oil. So if you think about the fact that
It's bubbling.
all we did was cook the outside of the onion and the outside of the tomato. So one of the last steps that we're going to do, I'm just going to let this bubble a little bit. And really, it's about 30 seconds to a minute. It's not any longer than that.
Okay, so you're just really kind of cooking it off a little bit.
We are. And the
Okay.
last thing that another one of our, see how it's getting to bubble? Okay, and that's about it. So like a secret ingredient in marinara, a lot of people put a little teaspoon of sugar because the tomato, the acidity in the tomato, the sugar cuts that a little bit. We can do the same thing here with peppers, and some people use sugar, agave, whatever. We're going to just use a tiny bit of honey,
Okay.
okay? And that's just going to help cut some of the tartness.
No measuring.
And that would be called a swirl amount of honey.
It's a quick swirl.
See,
Not too much.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
As opposed to a languid swirl. Yes.
So once that's done, if while you're mixing you saw any seeds or large parts, you can strain the sauce and put it in a bowl before you use it. But what we poured was really well blended, those Vitamixes.
Yeah.
So we're actually pretty good. I'm not going to strain it because we just don't need to. But that is a
Okay.
step if you don't have a high power blender, you may want to do that because you don't want to have a bunch of pieces of pepper that, or onion or whatever you're eating. So that's it. That's the sauce.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's it. I know, isn't that easy? So one of the things that you want to do is, let's put it in a mason jar.
I'm psyched. I don't think I've ever made enchilada sauce. I very rarely make enchiladas, so I'm excited.
Now you can do it. Okay, so what we were going to do is we were going to wrap a few enchiladas. We bought some local tortillas, tortillas from Santa Fe Tortilla Company.
Yum!
Corn tortillas. They're on Bisbee Court Street, right down the road.
Nice.
So we have our sauce.
So look at that sauce. Wow.
Oh, it's so
beautiful.
Get a spoon. So good. Okay. So
you're making chicken enchiladas, yes?
We're making chicken, but the chicken's still baking, so we're going to do the cheese.
Okay, so the cheese ones would be the vegetarian ones. Are you going to use calabacitas or anything like that?
You know, you can do, oh my God, you can put whatever you want in these.
No, the camera person's eating the food.
Debriana,
she's slacking.
This is so good.
So yum. So what we're going to do is, whenever you're making enchiladas, you always want to take some of the sauce and just coat the bottom of the pan with it, right? So they don't stick.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to chop some of those really quick? So what I like to do actually is I like to coat the tortilla in the sauce before I put the stuff inside. So you just give it a quick coat here. Take your cheese, and then you just roll it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So literally, you could stuff anything in there. You could put calabacitas. You can put beans and squash, or
you could grill some more vegetables. Squash, onions, squash blossoms. You could, whatever it is that you would like. This red sauce really can go on anything. If you didn't have tortillas and cheese, you could line this with different squashes and then cover it in, sprinkle with a little bit of cheese and bake it, and it would be delicious. Yeah. So it just depends. It depends just what you want.
Someone's saying, hey, come on, no breaks yet, camera person. It's only been 30 minutes.
Hello, I'm working over here. So really, that's it. That's it. So we'll
calling the union right now. I'm telling you right now.
So when we're gonna make a batch, and so we'll make sure to post the pictures, and we'll post how the sauce is made. But that's it. That's enchilada sauce, and that's enchiladas. There's lots of fun, delicious versions if you're vegetarian.
And you're gonna bake that afterwards. Yes, after they're all. Yeah.
You're gonna bake it with covered in aluminum foil, and then for the last 5 or 10 minutes, you're gonna take the foil off to make sure the top is bubbly and brown.
375.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh my God, you guys need some watermelon margaritas right away.
I'm fanning myself with the tortillas.
Okay,
I know. I'm so hot. I'm gonna drink for you.
We also have a little bit of the Mexican cheese too that you can buy, the cojito cheese, and so I like to sprinkle this on top. It's delicious.
Yeah, I do too.
It's up to you. It's nice. It has a little bit of salty flavor to it. It's like putting Parmesan on marinara.
Right.
So that's the salsa roja, people.
Bravo, ladies.
That's all we have to say. So we have to feed an army tonight of 13 people. So we're gonna make 2 batches of these of chicken and the cheese. And then my other thing is I love to put little green onion on the top. The fresh green onion gives such a nice little flavor, and it's not too pungent like a yellow onion.
Right.
To the sauce. It's really good. So that's a good little green to make it pretty too.
Nice. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing your family with us today, Lisa.
Oh my God. They put me to work all the time.
Hey, this is it. This is our lives during Corona. At least you guys got to be together, and I'm so happy that you get to spend time together, because we're all appreciating right now the value of each other and what it means to be together and eat together.
This is so important because the
Mhm.
communing with family over food has been so wonderful to have the family here, and exactly what you just said. It really underscores that. And like today, just taking a little hike with everybody, and it's just the joy of being together.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
appreciative of the people in our lives. And, you know, we in our family went to this Echo Amphitheater and we explained our
I love that place.
echo chamber and to the universe. And it was really great to hear these little kids saying stuff like peace on earth, democracy. You know, we did something right, Holly. We did something
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you did.
So
Well, and we're grateful to have all you guys with us out there every day, supporting us and hanging out with us and being like our family when our family can't be here.
thank you for that, everybody. And I hope you share this with all your loved ones every day, because food equals love.
And family.
Food is love. Yes, it is. Well, you guys enjoy your family tonight, and we will see you all tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone.